My hand trembled under the cold weight of the pistol, its metallic chill contrasting the clammy sweat slicking my palm. Dad's words, choked and frantic, echoed in the cavernous attic. "Find the silver box, Sarah. It matters." Fear gnawed at the edges of my mind, fueled by the flickering light, casting skeletal shadows across the dusty, forgotten space. What did matter about the box? Dad, usually the embodiment of stoicism, had been a trembling mess, his eyes haunted by unseen terrors. His fear had become a palpable thing, clinging to the air like the heavy scent of mildew and secrets. A floorboard creaked behind me, the sound sharp and unnatural in the oppressive silence. I whirled around, gun raised, but only saw cobwebs and shadows playing tricks on the tired moonlight, filtering through a broken window. The attic seemed to hold its breath, then a low guttural moan resonated from the deepest corner, sending shivers down my spine. It wasn't human. Driven by a primal terror, I stumbled towards the source of the sound, the gun a useless lump in my trembling hand. Darkness pressed in, suffocating, the air thick with the stench of decay. The moan came again, closer this time, accompanied by a rasping breath and the skittering of unseen claws. Panic clawed at my throat, but I clung to the desperate hope that finding the silver box would somehow explain this nightmare. My fingers brushed against a cool, smooth surface hidden behind a stack of ancient books. It was the box, engraved with intricate symbols that seemed to writhe in the dim light. As I reached for it, the moan transformed into a blood-curdling shriek, and a monstrous shape materialized from the shadows. It was humanoid, but twisted and grotesque, its eyes burning with an unnatural light. Its claws, long and wickedly sharp, scraped against the floorboards as it advanced, its rasping breaths filling the air with dread. Terror threatened to consume me, but the cold weight of the gun in my hand served as a grim anchor. This wasn't just any monster. It was the reason for Dad's fear. The reason for the gun. I had to fight, not just for myself, but for him and whatever secrets he desperately shielded. Raising the gun, I aimed, my finger trembling on the trigger. The creature snarled, its eyes boring into mine, and for a fleeting moment, I saw a flicker of something else. Pain, fear, a plea. But then, it lunged again, and instinct took over. I fired. The shot echoed through the attic, the smell of gunpowder acrid in the close air. The creature stumbled back, a guttural cry escaping its throat. It looked at me, its eyes wide with surprise, then crumpled to the floor, its form dissolving into a swirling mist that dissipated into the darkness. Silence descended, broken only by my ragged breaths and the pounding of my heart. I stared at the smoking gun, the weight of what I had done settling heavily on my shoulders. Was I a hero, or had I just unleashed something even more horrifying? As I approached the silver box, the attic floorboards creaked again, and a low chuckle echoed from the shadows. The box pulsed with an eerie light, and the symbols on its surface seemed to writhe and twist, forming new, horrifying shapes. The story didn't end with the first shot. The gun wasn't the answer. It was merely the key that unlocked a door into a darkness older and more terrifying than I could have ever imagined. The real horror wasn't the monster in the attic, but the secrets it guarded, secrets that would forever alter the course of my life.